And today's topic is why you don't still have
Yeah, you already got on. That was like playing right there too. Yep, it's the Diana and Michael show. I'm your host, Michael, and
Exactly.
my co-host is not saying her name. Her name is
Diana.
yeah. She's eating food, man. She's a foodie. This is the Everything and Nothing show, and we need some kind of theme music. So if you guys play piano or something like that, send in some music so we can have like
Just
a little
guitar for us.
a little jingle. We got like a little jingle in the beginning, and if you can sing or something, send that in too. And somewhere along the lines with the name or the title of the show, Everything Nothing, or Diana and Michael. So something like, it's the Diana and Michael show. Diana and Michael show. Diana and Michael show. Alright, anyway.
Give us a tinkle on the guitar, Michael.
No, not right now, bro. Maybe later. But so today's topic is, when was the first time? How old were you when you decided to fire your parents from picking out your school clothes? Basically, that's today's title. How old were you when you decided that, nah, Mom, I'm not gonna wear that turtleneck to school?
I like turtlenecks.
Turtlenecks are okay, I guess, man. But anyway. Yeah, man, it just depends on what time you're growing up in and just who you are, I guess. I don't know.
But you see, you have three boys in your family,
Yeah.
so...
So anyway.
Passing down of clothes.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, and the middle child, I was the middle child, so I had to give me some hand-me-downs. But,
Yeah.
anyway, so how old were you when you were starting to, like, say, well, dang, man, it's about time for me to start picking out my own clothes, what I want to wear?
Well, the thing was, my parents never really... oh, can you hear me well? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My parents never really used to buy me clothes. It was more like my sisters, because I had two older sisters.
Yeah.
And my parents were always busy. They had like businesses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So my sisters would buy me clothes, or I would wear their hand-me-downs.
Oh, how did that turn out, though?
You know what? I ended up with like a Dalmatian spotted fur coat, and it was.
Oh, she's balling!
At that time.
Oh, she's balling!
No, it wasn't real. But at that time, I thought it was like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what were you thinking?
It sounds kind of cool though, man. I don't know if I've seen that Cruella de Vil, but yeah, I'd have to see that.
Like that.
Yeah, I don't know. You have to show me that picture, man. So, how were the other clothes looking? They were looking pretty cool.
No, we weren't kind of a label family, because obviously my sisters they never had much either when they were growing up. So we were never a label family. I used to wear like really weird, like mixed matched clothes. Like, I don't know. You ever see those black pumps?
Yo, you already told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It's not like pumps how you know it. It's pumps like I can't even explain. There is no soul to them.
But I'm saying, how old were you when you started picking out your own clothes? That's what it is.
High school.
High school.
11.
Okay, there you go. That's all we're trying to get at. I wasn't talking about when the parents were still, or your sister was still getting it to you. But I didn't know your sister was getting it, so that's information.
They were then, but when you start high school, it's a whole different story. Because
Exactly. And that's what I'm getting at. That's today's show, man. That's what I'm saying. So you had the Dalmatian jacket you thought was cool, that your sisters were hooking you up with, and then all of a sudden, you like high school hits around, and then that Dalmatian fur coat ain't cool no more. But dang, man, I could look back at some yearbook photos, and like at the time when I wasn't really picking out my clothes, and I was looking at like, man, what in the world? Talk about like paisley looking shirts with like some really wild button-up shirt patterns that I was
bet
wearing.
they're coming back into fashion though, those paisley shirts.
Oh yeah, I probably will, but I'm not gonna wear that, But yeah, man, just some things. I've seen turtlenecks, like some younger
What
school.
about your Chinese writing shirt?
Oh, I picked that one out. Now, thank you, TJ Maxx, for coming out with that print. I thought that was cool at the time. At the time, I did, but and it was like oversized too. It was oversized. Like I got it at TJ Maxx, so it wasn't really in my size, but I liked the design of the shirt, so I still wore it. Like I rolled up the sleeves a little bit, and the style was baggy.
Back today, like
Yeah,
baggy clothes.
the style was baggy, but this thing was too baggy. This second was too baggy. But anyway, but yeah, I guess it wasn't. I didn't wait till high school, man. I wasn't waiting that long to pick out my clothes, man.
Well, the thing is,
Heck
you
no.
pick out your clothes when, really, we can really pick your clothes when you have your own money. And it wasn't until high school where they gave you, it was called something like an EMA. And that was like a weekly stipend of money that the government gives you.
Yeah.
And it was something like £30, right?
But you guys were balling at one point in time, man. What's going on?
What are you talking about? My family? Or are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about your family was balling. You guys had your own business and stuff. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
but that's not really your own money. You know, it's kind of like this EMA thing was my own. I could actually go out and buy whatever. So I think around 11, that was when.
11th grade.
No, 11 years old.
So you getting your own clothes at 11?
Yeah.
I thought you said high school.
That is high school.
For you guys over in the UK, 11 years old is high school?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Yeah, high school's not at 11 for us.
Well, how old are you? How old were you when you started high school?
High school was either 15 or 16. Because, hold up, 15,
What?
16, 17, 18. Well, no, either 14 or 15. 14 or 15.
Wait, how many years do you do in high school?
High school is 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade.
I'm
yeah.
really confused about this. Because we, obviously, we're from two different backgrounds.
Yeah.
We do 11 to 16, so essentially 5 years.
Yeah, you guys are a little bit different over there. I mean, because we have junior high, too, so junior high, and then we have high school. But basically, man, I just remember, like, you don't really care about it when you're younger. Like, kids, you know, they go to school, whatever. Nobody's like, oh, what is that about? Or it depends. Actually, it really depends on the location. Because I know some places, kids, they kind of like start clowning at a younger age. You know, especially nowadays. You know, if you don't have the right shirt, the right brand, I don't know, you might get clowned. But man, I think it might have been around, dude, was it like maybe fifth grade, maybe 5th or 6th grade? I was kind of like, no, maybe I was still wearing. It's probably 5th, yeah, maybe 5th or 6th grade. I started putting some more input on what I wanted to wear because, man, it was just something about. Either I outgrew the ones that they had bought me before, and I was kind of like, well, shoot, now that I'm about to get some new clothes, can I pick? No, I'll say maybe junior high. Maybe junior high is when I was kind of like, look, Mom, Dad, since you're going to buy some clothes anyway from back to school shopping, it wasn't like we're going to get a whole bunch of clothes. It's not even like that. When you go back to school shopping, you might get maybe two new outfits or something. I don't know. Just whatever, you know, they're going to say get some socks and whatever.
Well, I had 2 sisters, so they bought me clothes too, but they were more in tune with what was relevant. So I didn't really mind if they bought me clothes.
Yeah, but they're way older than you. That's another thing.
They are. That's
you're. I mean, and that's a whole nother topic.
I my sister's clothes when I was pretty young because she's really small and I was big. You know, so. Yeah, that's another topic right there too. But so yeah, man. And so, what did you buy when you started buying your own clothes? I went through my goth phase, and then I went through.
Yeah, right.
No, for real, I went through a goth phase where.
You never even told me that.
I bought pants.
What's the dude? I know why you went through that goth phase. What's the guy's name? Eric. What's the little vampire's name? What's his name?
Who?
What is the guy's name, bruh?
What vampire?
You know the vampire movie Twilight. What's his name?
Dude, that was like a few years ago.
Oh, my bad.
Yo, it's gone.
I thought that's what kind of like maybe generated the goth phase for you or something.
No.
You went through a goth phase? Stop lying, man.
I went through a goth phase, right?
So you was wearing all black, man.
Yeah.
You was wearing all.
Just like me, really baggy black pants, but you know with the chain that goes from like.
Oh, stop me! You never told me. Show me. Hey, show me these pictures.
It had
Show me.
fabric coming off it.
No, please show me these pictures, dude.
I don't have pictures.
I don't believe this, man.
And then I would wear that with a black top that was ripped at the front and had a skull on it.
I don't think so, bro. I don't believe this.
You know.
I need to. I don't believe this at all, man. Stop playing, man. I need to talk to Yinka or Rihanna. I need to talk to Yinka or Rihanna because I don't believe this one, man. I don't believe this for not one thing. I've seen some of your old pictures. I ain't seen no kind of goth stuff in there. Dude, you was listening to Britney Spears and everything else. So stop telling the people that. I don't think Britney Spears was in the goth phase. You listen to Britney Spears, you wasn't doing no gothic.
It was only for a brief moment, but I definitely was in that phase.
So you was trying to find yourself, huh?
Like really hot, heavy eyeliners on.
Oh, so
it was just.
Dude, please show me these pictures. I've never seen this. Dude, man, so we would have never came up with this little internet show. I would have never known about the goth phase. You just decided to now tell me. There you go, guys. I'm hearing it for the first time along with you guys. Good job. It's the Diana and Michael show. Diana and Michael show.
Where I had pink hair as well. I had like.
What?
Yeah, half of my hair was pink at the front.
Are you lying to me again?
Oh, no.
Dude. Where are these? Yo, where are these pictures? And you guys feel very privileged to hear this for the first time. Because I'm hearing it for the first time now, too. Thank you for the Diana and Michael show. Diana and Michael show. The everything and nothing show. Yo, I'm hearing for the first time, man. I never known about any Cruella DeVille fake fur jacket. I never heard about that. Never heard about her going through her gothic phase with the little wallet chain and the rip in the front showing the cleavage. Never heard about half pink hair, so just let it all out the bag, man.
I had like hot pink hair, like Nicki Minaj hair at the front. It was half.
So you had it before Nicki Minaj?
I had it way
So she copied you? Dang, yeah. Man, don't you hate that? Golly, man. I mean, thank you for telling me just now. Man, you know what? I remember when I picked out these overalls. Yo, when overalls were the thing, and you could hold one strap up, the other one down, then you could switch it up, and then put them both down. Now there is a particular pair of overalls, like when you put them down, when you have them hanging down, it had like a little color pattern on the inside of the overall, so it showed when you had it down. I thought them suckers were so cool, man. I had like a couple pair of overalls, man, and I wore them every week, man, straight up, bruh. You know, I might have a different shirt under, but I wore them every week. Sometimes I wear them up, sometimes I wear them down, and then it's like I had to stop wearing them because it started to become like a gang thing. Like if you have one up, then you represent this gang, whatever. So I had to stop wearing them, but man, yeah, I picked those out. I was so proud of that pick, man, and I got some good wearing them. And then it got to the point where, as I was growing, they no longer fit, so they started turning into high waters. And I was like, I can't wear these no more. But I used to love them things.
Turn into what?
High waters. Like, you know, when your legs grow out and then your pants, they're too short for you. So they turn into
the now. It's like, they're called chinos.
Oh, yeah?
Men wear chinos. They just rolled it up to like...
Yeah, but see, I didn't roll them up. They were all the way full length and them suckers was looking out of place. But yeah, I used to love them things. And what else did I pick out, man, that I was proud of? There was something else I picked out. A couple of different little shirts, I guess, but it wasn't that. But that was like when I first started coming in my own, you know. And then, but yeah, man, when my parents were picking out the stuff, they was like trying to match me in like some Bugle Boy type stuff. Like, yeah, you don't know about that Bugle Boy, huh? Bugle Boy or Arizona, just different clothes. Like, what in the world?
I just remember picking myself out some FUBUs, and I thought they were like great.
Ah, freak! The freaking FUBUs, yo! Hey, real talk. I'm not gonna lie. People could clown FUBU all they want, but they know they probably owned a pair. I wanted a pair. You know what? I didn't have the money at the time for it. So, I mean, I wanted a FUBU, or we didn't have it. Like, dude, where were we living at that time? At that point in time, we were in the suburbs. We've moved around all different places, you know. And they, you know, the FUBU was more of like an urban outlet. And then they started having it all over. But when it first came out, it was like you had to go to the city part of town to get the FUBU, you know. And then they started having it in the everywhere, even in the suburbs too. But at first they didn't have it that way. But at that point in time, it was on its way out. But they had that nice little hoodie with the F and the B. Man, I wanted one of those so bad, but I didn't have one. And then when I seen somebody with it, I was like, dang, man. You know, you don't want to get jealous and you don't want to get envious, so you just stay in awe and you just look at it like, dang, man, that's a tight hoodie. I like that. I never got one of those, but there is this clothing company called Cross Colors. Now this goes way back, and they had like all kind of bright coloring. Go ahead and Google it right now if you want to. And this is before your time. This might be before your time, yeah. Google Cross Colors so you can get the full effect of what I'm talking about. But they had all kind of loud and bright colors, and they would have different messages. They'd have like different messages on the clothing, like knowledge is the key, all kind of stuff like that. And I remember their clothing was so expensive, man. And you had to go to the city to buy that too. But man, so my parents would take us to LA every now and then, you know, we cop a couple of different. I couldn't really get nothing. Like they didn't have nothing in my size. I remember I had a pair of black pants that was off the clearance rack, and it didn't have the loud colors like I wanted. You know, it was black pants and they had like green on the stitching, so I thought it was cool. I was like, man, you know what? I'll rock with this. And then you want to show the little tag, the symbol, and then my older brother got maybe a shirt or two, but them suckers were expensive, man. And like I said, all I had was the black pants. But my little brother, man, he had all the cross color because it was cheaper in the little kids section. So he had the cross color he had the jacket, he had like two pants, like the loud yellow pants and the loud green pants, the t-shirt, the hat. I was like, dang, they got him all decked out. And I just got these black pants and but
some of this stuff looks okay now.
Yeah, they might probably bring it back, man.
But I don't know about these shorts like with the bright patterns and stuff.
Yeah, they might bring it back. Yeah, they might bring it back. But that was the thing at that point in time, and then so we was going through those phases. But it's when we started picking out clothing for ourselves and things like that. I mean, there would still be holidays when your parents might still get clothing for you just because it's a holiday, like Christmas or something, and you just.
No, I started getting clothing for my parents, man.
Yeah, but you know.
I have one of those. I have older parents because they got me when they were pretty older.
Yeah.
So then, I just started buying them like for their birthdays, buying them like cardigans.
Yeah, man. I mean, and some people have younger parents than others. So you got those people who have the parents that are still cool for the time, and they might end up knowing what's up with the fashion and stuff. But then you got parents who are a little bit older, and then you got parents who are really old, and they don't know what to get. So they got you rocking strap shoes with the strap on it and stuff like that. You had a pair. Oh, you had a pair? I could tell by the way you were.
Yeah, I still wear strap shoes for work.
Guilty culprit, man. I could tell. You look like you be wearing some strap shoes.
Trainers that with the skates that flip out with the wheels on them that you just flip out, and then you build them skates and you can skate down the road.
Oh yeah, man. I could tell. I could see in your eyes you be wearing them shoes with the rollers on the bottom. Yep. That's what's up, man. But that's today's show. So gonna round it up. The time flies, man. I swear I try to keep it around 15 minutes, but it's on the verge of 20. But yeah, so how old were you when you were able to pick out your clothes for the first time? Did you get clowned because your parents had you looking funny on picture day? And that's a whole nother story. That's another topic, might be a day or two from now, picture day. But anyway, so yeah, how old were you when you picked out your clothes for the first time and you fired your parents from buying you school clothes? And oh man, there you go. Or if they or if they went back to school shopping and you went along with them, did you at least have to say so? Or when was it not cool anymore to even go back to school shopping with your parents? So that's today's topic. Feel free to put a comment or two and whatever, put your 2 cents in about that. How old were you when you picked out your clothes for the first time? I'm Michael.
I'm Diana.
And this is the Everything and Nothing show with Diana and Michael. And we need somebody to do a jingle, man, for the Diana and Michael show. Diana and Michael show. Everything and nothing. Yes. Outro.